Alright, so my objective is to wire from this working outlet this switch, tap into this power, wire this switch so I can power my light or light fixture. So this is a simple setup that I want to show step by step without skipping anything. But first thing first, you will need power testers for sure before you turn off the power. I mean, this is what I do. I just plug it in my tester and then I go and turn off the breaker. So after turning off the breaker, of course you have to remove the face cover. I still use my this is another tester, but where you can pretty much touch the terminals of the outlet to ensure that, yeah, you did double check all the time that you turn off the power. So if it's not beeping, if it's not showing me that, even though I know by my plug tester that yes, I found the correct circuit, I turned it off, I have to double check with this one. Okay, then of course your safety glasses, and first thing first, I would like to remove this outlet from the electrical box. So when you remove the outlet from the box, you're not going to touch the existing wires because these are the wires essentially feeding this outlet. But we need to tap into the terminals, preferably to side terminals. In many cases, a lot of people might have that they have backstabbed wiring in their setup, but we will need the same gauge wire. So let's say this is a 15 amp outlet wire. So typically if it's a 15 amp, this is going to be 14-2 wire Romex. So if it's indoor, I'm going to pick a indoor Romex. If I'm running the wire outdoor, I mean, depending on that where my application is, I might choose a different wire, MC cable or outdoor cable, just to be compliant with the code. Okay, so depending on your state, again, it might vary too. So I will have a wire that I will run from this electrical box, from this outlet, to a new electrical box which I will be using for my switch that will then control my light. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm gonna feed the wire into the electrical box here to my outlet, and again, code at least 6 inches from the bottom of the box. You have to give yourself a little bit of a room for you don't want to make the wires too short, and then you essentially run this wire to your other electrical box. Then I'm gonna need my utility knife and I will just so once you run the wire, typically, this is the code again, within 6 inches of the box, you have to strap it like I did right here with the staples. Okay, and assume that I did strap my wires. I stapled my wires so they're not moving, they cannot be moved out of the box. I will need some wire nuts or even push-in connectors because I'm gonna need to essentially, the ground wire of this outlet, I need to pigtail so I can connect this pigtail to the outlet and then just continue going to the next box. But I like to work reverse. Okay, so wherever the wire power is coming from, you don't want to go from the power to the whatever the device that you are wiring to. This is our light. From the light, first switch will be right here. Essentially my switch will be here. So I will finish this box first. I will install my switch first, and then I come to tap into the power here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do right now. So I have 3 sets of wires coming in from the light and then 3 sets coming from the power. I will pigtail my grounds, okay? Sure, these wires are aligned. Sometimes people take the pliers and they pre-twist it, so you can do so too. So now, once we have the ground, I recommended pushing it all the way down deep into the box, so you have only this ground wire sticking out. And you can use any switch, the Decora or toggle switch. They both single poles are going to have 2 terminals. So what I'm going to do is now I will have to connect the neutrals together, because neutral is not switched. It goes straight to the light. So once I connect the neutral, again I put it into the box nicely, and now I have 2 sets of wires here, 2 black wires. So 1 power line coming in and load or light. So it doesn't matter for a single pole switch which black wire goes to which terminal, okay? So but very first thing, I like to connect I'm gonna connect the ground wire, but you can see I'm stripping and I'm making a loop because this is how I would like to connect them, because it's once I wire the ground wire, then I will go tap into the side terminals here. A lot of people backstab it because it has holes right there. So both ways are legal, that's why they're there, but it's best to connect it to side terminals, okay? Because you can visually see it, how good of a connection you made, and also in the future, if you want to take it out or just to maintain it, it's just easier. So it's just better to mount the wires to the side terminals, but either way is legal. So I connect the side terminals. This ground plate right there says say top, so I'll put it in there. So my switch is in. So now goal is to tap into this wire. This is the main part, right? But here, what's going on is I have only 2 sets of wires, right? Sometimes you will have 4 sets of wires. It doesn't matter. The goal is just to tap into the side screws, and let me just strip out these wires first. Now, after stripping the wires that are coming from the switch, getting them ready, I will disconnect the ground wire from the lights, from the outlet, and I already have my pigtail, which is ground pigtail right here. So this time, let me show you guys that I'm gonna use instead push and connector to connect these grounds, let's say. So you can just push it in. You can push in this ground. So now we have 2 grounds connected together, and then we have our pigtail. So we can ground the switch itself. There you go. I'm gonna put the ground nicely into the box. Again, I might not be doing a good job here, but this is for demonstration purposes. So then I will connect this ground back. So we have now uninterrupted grounding our light switch, our outlets, and then further our light fixture itself. So now the goal is to connect. You can see this outlet has brass screws, which where the black wire is wired. So this is where we're gonna wire our black from the switch. connected, and now on the left hand side, these are the silver screws. And I'm gonna connect my neutral white wire to the silver screw right there. Then I will have to put it back into the box nicely. So now I'll just put the faceplates on. I'll put this faceplate on. And now I have to turn on the power. I will just plug in my tester again to see if so there you go. We do have a power, and we have power going to the switch and the from switch to the light. When we turn it on, we have a light on, turn off, light off. This is just a simple setup. Hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.